This is Rock Leach with Social Fire. Since the scandal of Bishop Eddie Long and several other scandals since that have been exposed on social media, and Jamal Bryant apologizing to the gay community on behalf of the black church, which I was not in agreement with, there have been several pastors now that have just come out to say, I'm gay and I'm looking for love and I am a pastor. Now, as crazy as that sounds, the world is starting to accept this foolishness. And so I want to go ahead and show you this video clip that was sent to me by a subscriber, and I want to show you how this really goes. And I'm going to come back after this video clip with some commentary. Let's go.
Marquise,
I am 34.
do you have any kids?
I have one son.
One son. How old's your son?
He's 11. I'm also a pastor as well.
Oh, you're a pastor too.
Yeah, I can't leave that out. That's a big part of my life.
Do you have a church?
I do. It's called the City Nation.
Okay, so let's get to it. What kind of woman you looking for, Marquise?
I'm actually same gender loving, so I'm looking for a man.
Listen, because you know this is going to be a hot topic. So let's
Okay.
just start right there before I get into my regular questions, because they're going to go crazy in the comments. That's just how Kendra Cousins roll. So what do you say to the people that feel like a pastor can't be gay?
I say that human sexuality is very fluid. I believe that a lot of those beliefs are based on improper interpretation of scripture. So I say that it is very possible because I exist. And that's the reason why I started my church, because there are so many people who are in dungeons and back rooms doing all kinds of things because they feel like God doesn't love them. So my message is one of love and acceptance. And I'm really called to those who are currently like living one life and not happy in that life, and they're trying to play to the traditional interpretation of what I call the heteronormativity. So I'm here to combat that inauthentic expression. I believe Jesus is for everyone. So
Got you. Now, you told me you have an 11-year-old son. Did you ever date a woman?
yes, I was married to his mother.
Oh, so were you gay, or did you feel like you were bi? I'm not sure. Are you gay? What do you subscribe to? I want to be politically
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I consider myself label-less, but I do identify more as gay now, especially after the marriage went bad. I got married because I was more in love with the idea, the traditionalism. I really did love my son's mother, but I didn't love all of her. So I have made it my business to just accept who I am and to be honest with myself, with my son, with my family, with everybody. And it's come at a price, but when you sleep good at night because you don't have any secrets, it's a really good kind of sleep.
Fair enough. When you married her, did you know that you had these thoughts that you were more of a gay male than a straight male?
Absolutely, and we had a conversation about it. But when
Before
the
you got
marriage,
married?
yes, when the marriage went bad, she just kind of needed an escape route, and of course, all she had to say was, he's still gay, and that just kind of gave her a pass. So it was
This might,
traumatic, but I made it
right.
through.
This might be invasive, so you can stop me at any moment. When you guys were married, did you cheat on her with a male?
I did not.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. As a
Mhm.
pastor, do you have to be married again to partake in sex? Or is it different because you are a same gender pastor?
That's a really good question. I believe that fornication is not sex outside of marriage. Fornication is sex outside of commitment. I believe that as long as the two of you are consenting and that it does no harm, I believe in a sexual ethic of do no harm. And I really think that's what the Bible and fornication really gets down to the bottom of it. It gets down to the bottom of really doing no harm. And I think another thing about fornication is sex under false pretenses. So a lot of the sex that we have because we say the right things, do the right things that gets the other person, makes them okay with being with us, and we misrepresent ourselves. And when we find out the truth, there's a problem. I believe that is textbook fornication rather than just the lack of a marital commitment.
Now, this brother believes that he is right. He was at one point married to a woman, but he had those homosexual things inside of him the entire time. It's interesting that he talked to his wife about those feelings before they were even married. There are so many questions that I want to ask, but I want to hear what you think about it. This brother here is someone who's looking for same gender loving, and he even tried to explain why he feels the way he feels, and how he interprets the scripture is all the way wrong. But I want to know your thoughts about it. Jump down in the comment section and let me hear your thoughts on this whole conversation. Let's go.